some new hardware.
Grim, what are you doing?
I wanted to finish this quest, so I just ran to the last enemy, and apparently that pulled everything, and then I popped lay on hands and nothing happened.
Wrong person, Mike. Oh, enemy commanders are up.
I'm fishing. Ah, damn it, I didn't make that one in time.
Oh god.
I was trying to do that too.
I just got done fishing, and it's like, oh, I didn't make it.
Anyone at the hub need a ride to the raid entrance?
Well, darn.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't make any of them either this time. They seem to do it at the top of the hour.
Well, at least we tried.
How the fuck am I driving?
That makes no sense.
Oh, that's some straight up bullshit.
Need a ride,
You
Graph?
find what you seek.
I'm almost there. We
I'm
still waiting,
flying.
what? Healing?
Oh, you're in war mode. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I can't see you. I was like, I'm right on top of it.
Everyone knows that mages heal quite well.
Do you have leech, right?
Cauterize.
Good day to you.
Here's one around tonight.
What?
He drowned
Cheers
in the
on our own.
flood.
Oh. He just does his own thing. He hasn't been a dedicated raider halfway through
Two?
Legion. Halfway
I was
through
gonna
Legion?
say, yeah, something like that. 2 tiers, 3 or 4,
Not since midway
more
through
like 2
Legion.
years.
Yeah.
His work. Isn't something with his work never reliable?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Can I go to summons when those are going out?
We decided it was easier with
Awaiting
this would be
user
easier with 3
input.
healers, right?
Probably.
Well, I said that, and you agreed. If the 2 of us are all of us, then yes.
Iron said he would come if you need him.
Who? Oh.
A yes or a no.
Entering idle mode.
He wants to. Oh, hello, Sea Rust.
Where the hell do we go for this? I have the flight point. I finished.
We can summon. We're still outside.
Yeah, but I want to know for me. Do you jump off into the water?
Yes,
Or-
in the big blue swirly water that's across from where the flight path is. Out there beyond the elites.
Now you're asking for more.
Dive into
Gate
the
of the Queen.
Yeah.
Like the very
I'll
north
take
part,
a
north
rap.
part of the map. You see, there's a little blue thing there on your map. Go jump in it.
Urge. Hop on.
Ooh, I love hopping on.
Wow.
He doesn't mean on his life.
But Brax,
You
you're
know-
the only one who went there.
Yeah, I wasn't even going there.
Sure, sure.
Do we just go all the way down?
Just swim
It
down a
just
little
does
bit.
it
and I'll
automatically.
Just yeah.
Oh.
Puts you on autopilot.
Ah.
Make sure you reload your UI. You what happened?
start. Yes, Brax,
Drown-
I understood
Brax.
everything.
He drowned on his way in earlier.
How'd
he
you
did.
do that?
Did I just join your guys' group?
You sure
Yes.
did.
That's so awesome.
It's okay. We'll take ya, because you'll beat my fuck.
I was like, how many urges are there?
Like 500?
Really?
My name is like.
We'll keep you. It's okay.
How? So no. The question is how many urges are there?
One
That
for
question,
yourself.
I don't think that has an answer.
We know there are two. There's only one urges.
There's only
I
one
think urge
true
is many
urge.
urges.
But there's only one true urge.
I disagree.
Uh-huh.
Are we coming in, or is that all you're doing, or what?
I'm still going. I'm still trying to find another healer.
I'll chill at the stone.
Yep.
I see you found a new tank top, or everyone.
It's not new. Been carrying it around in the suitcase forever, man.
You're trying out a new style, at least. Going from, I don't know, Legion green to Void purple or something.
Blue.
Theme.
It looks
It's
purple
the
underwater.
lighting down here. In the shop, it looks blue.
He is coming.
See if Kira's going too.
So Brax, how do you like my site?
I have it.
Oh, I should be using the sword, shouldn't I?
Well, we only need 2 people outside the summon, so everyone else can come in and we'll clear trash while we're waiting.
Coming in.
I guess that means you and I get to wait.
Yeah, I can stay. That's fine.
Is there a lot of trash before this guy?
Just the fearing the fearing trash.
Ah.
The Squidwards. And Naga. I guess
yes,
there's Naga
the
there.
Squidwards.
Kylie, are those things moving?
My blades? Yes.
Oh.
I think. There's some floaty stuff on them.
Yeah, a lot of the older things have moving bits on.
I'm glad we clarified because I thought we were still talking about a tank top.
No, she's not wearing a tank top.
Are you nude?
And they're still moving.
I'll just grab the big guy.
She's the most well-dressed demon hunter I've seen.
I try to be.
You know what? That's a fair statement considering mine doesn't have a shirt on right.
Why do you need clothes? You just take them off eventually.
I mean, if we want to be real here, the true demon hunter doesn't wear.
It's all about aerodynamics.
Is that what they call it now?
Yep.
Correct? We take them off eventually?
There's
Just
also
just think about how much faster you'd be if it was cold out.
there's also a joke in here about paladins not being able to wear much because of their spell.
What?
Because our main healing spell is Flash of Light.
It's not a joke if you have to explain that. Because my first thought did not go to a paladin's healing spell.
So are we waiting on iron or what?
Or cure, depending on who joins.
Kira's doing his dailies and he's got to go to work.
Okay. Then that answers that.
I just talked to him.
So we can come in, or are we still waiting?
Well, we will have to. Well, we don't have to summon it. We're still doing trash, so you're not.
Depends how much work you want to do on this trash.
Yeah.
Mm.
You just fall. Don't worry. We don't have to.
Hello, everyone.
No.
Hola. All right, all ready to go. How far have you guys gotten?
Last two bosses. We almost killed this guy last night. Or, I mean, we...
Define almost.
Well, I mean, last phase.
I'm down to like 30-some%.
Yeah, it's just cleaning up the... To be fair, we've only seen that phase. We only pulled this boss, what, 4 or 5 times at the most now? And that was over the course of 2 times last week. Ran out of time.
Hope I'm going the right way.
It's not like we've seen the... it's not like we've seen that last phase very often.
Yeah, fortunately the transition's pretty quick between all of them. Or unfortunately, depending on how you view it.
But I wanted to say, like, saying we're getting to the last boss is not necessarily that much of it, or a last phase on that boss is not necessarily much of an achievement, considering it's 50% that he goes to phase 4.
Don't ruin this for me.
You're letting the air out of his.
I have nightmares about a tentacle boss, okay?
Which one?
Well, this one's got gigantic tentacles.
Did you say testicles?
Yes.
No, but yeah, that might still be true. I don't know. I haven't checked.
I mean, he's pretty big.
From one fetish to another.
And he's not talking about his stature.
Tendrils strangling my mind.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Oh, this guy's got a cool design with the lit eyes on his.
And they're actually searching the floor. Look.
Yeah, it's cool.
I want shoulders.
Out there, Titan pillars and chains descending into darkness. Jara wants us to see this.
Still don't see
Why?
these chains.
Surely she knows we would never let that monster free.
There is no time to warn the others. We must end this, champion.
So from what I was looking at last night, the tanks should be able to help pick up the ads,
The little ones, yeah.
but I don't know, that didn't seem to be too big of a deal during the first transitions. But then there was never any talk about continuing to do those tears after 50%.
Doing what tears?
The ones that explode and do raid-wide damage and give him the damage increase. He takes more damage when he stands in.
Right, you're talking about the pools he's soaking. That you try and get him to soak.
I think they're called tears or something.
No idea. Maddening eruption.
Oh, yeah, it's just in the description.
Yeah, I was supposed to make sure to pick up ads. I'll go to the Pure Realm in the last phase where we need to go down. Oh, good.
I had it in my head that maybe we could be directed to stand in it if we can't see it. I don't know. There was never any talk about that.
Does that keep happening in the last phase?
DBM calls it out.
We could see them when we were down in the other realm. We could actually see them down.
Huh.
People who have been going down have been dropping raid markers so the tanks know where to go to drag the boss.
So you
I
can
wondered about
as long as he's standing at even in the top realm, you can actually still. It still works. Like it's still totally valid.
Yep, the tanks just can't see it.
Oh well, then I'm going down that way anyway, so I can.
You'd think one of the videos would like mention something like that at some point.
Hold on, what?
I wondered about that when I was reading over it today.
I'll be dropping a marker where the pool is. Okay.
Oh, ahead of time?
In the last phase.
We'll have to react because of the timing on all that.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Well, if you guys are being chased by ad, bring them into the tanks really quick. We'll try to pick them up. Just because we can't get far from each other.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The end approaches. None can escape Nizal's grasp. Your psyche will break.
Tentacle. Somewhere. There is.
Can escape Nizal's grasp. Beware.
Go.
Back up.
Zero.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
Tentacle. Out of the middle.
Can escape Nizal's grasp. Beware.
Tentacle.
Cross back again. Up to you.
Hey, here come the circles. Yes, in that middle.
Can escape Nizal's grasp. Beware.
Tentacle. Okay, quick, in.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
Tentacle.
We will not succumb to
More
madness.
people in those. The one missing.
Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Let's hero now. He gets the boss, then we'll go down.
That's getting ready to come up.
Beware. Give in to despair.
Okay, here comes the tear.
Beware.
I don't see anything going out.
Yeah, it's up
Blue,
here.
blue marker. Blue marker. That work for you?
Yep.
That's right in the
A
middle.
little bit more.
There you go. Yeah, I put it right in the middle.
Beware.
Tentacle. Go right through the boss. Ads again.
Back towards that.
I'm going to go down.
Psyche will break.
sorry, there's another blue marker. Ooh, still got it.
Did it go off?
Yeah, we got him.
Okay.
Try to follow you and pick up these ads. It's hectic.
Yeah, no.
Tentacle. Out in the middle. It's dark.
It's a shield you gotta break.
Ah.
Does AoE damage when we break it.
Yeah. Fear ads are out.
Your psyche will break.
Crap, I've got fear and I'm right at the edge.
Other side of him.
Damn
There's
tentacle.
a thing down here.
I don't see a marker.
What? I see that. Weird on my screen. It was just a teal circle. There wasn't a void or anything in it. Alright. Future note.
Beware.
Okay.
Maybe thought that was in the top realm when I saw it. That's down.
Is there a tear there or not?
No.
Okay.
It looks different if you're not down there when you see it.
Okay.
Need more people to go to the delirium realm for the haste buff. Never big damage.
Beware.
Found it. Over here, blue marker. Middle. One ad left.
That was close.
A bunch of ads. Just finish them off.
Big AoE damage.
Psyche will break.
Ignore the ads, kill the boss.
Ugh.
There's the
Taunt him, taunt him.
I was dead.
Wow.
What the hell? How did he berserk?
Yes, he berserks at 10 minutes.
10 minutes and 6 seconds.
If only your friends had been as capable.
Well, thank you for waiting for me to kill the boss. Even though I had no the fuck idea what I'm doing.
Well,
Me too.
acceptable losses.
Liar!
Now, is that any way to repay me for my generosity? For the privilege I have seen fit to grant you? Come, heroes. Prove yourselves worthy. Find me in the circle of stars.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Admiral Akbar would be unpleased with us.
Now I see the chain.
At last, the final preparations are in place, and we have a captive audience. Stay vigilant, champions. Ajara conceals schemes within schemes. She wants something.
Also, how did Jaina get here? And Lorthamar? They weren't here.
We have waited so
They followed us.
very long for this moment, and we simply cannot resist savoring it. Without further ado, the stage is set. The hour
You
is
let
at
them
hand.
right on your back.
Legions arise. Serve your
I
queen's
apologize for this,
command.
but I don't really. Just avoid everything. Okay, it's over.
Wow.
That's a lot of Naga.
This fight has so many freaking mechanics. If anyone's got a cheat sheet on how to do this fight, now's the time.
Nada.
Oh boy.
Well, this is gonna be.
Reads like you just hide.
I've got through phase 1 so far.
Mhm. So the quest, you want the big guy, you want the dude or the chick?
Do I want the what?
Want to tank the dude or the chick? To
I
start.
don't care. Which one needs moved out?
Well, we have to tank swap the 3 stacks of something.
No, there's no tank swapping on the ads at all.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, the video says there's no tank swapping, but okay.
Yes, there is.
Thanks.
Alright. I have to make sure to
Yeah,
keep
it's
it-
only a last
Yeah.
point. I know real love to you.
I've been playing PvP too much.
There. Athanel, which is, I believe, the female. Cold Blast, blast the target with intense cold, inflicting damage. And Cold Blast is cast on a target with 3 applications. The victim is frozen for 5 seconds. Then the other guy has something, but you're already swapping for her anyways.
Yep.
So let's tank that. Can we tank them over to the side here? Like near one of the war.
Well, that's
Because at some point we have to line of sight them.
Yes. It depends on
The video
longing or torment.
Torment, you want them away from each other. Longing, you want them near each other. The video I saw kind of showed them over near Ashara, right in the middle, and I'm like, that's too far away to line of sight anything when you need to.
I just checked this big old panel right here blocks line of sight.
Yes.
Yeah.
The statues and this control console all block a line of sight.
I'm assuming they'll start over by her though.
Here you go, because I want to get some attention on. You can watch the video long.
I'll start off on the big dude.
5,
Okie dokie.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think you have to click the console.
I'll click.
Are we supposed to be DPSing any and all?
The brute when he comes up.
Brute's priority, and then the other two, you want them to die pretty close to each other. Because they get torment as soon as one dies.
Yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Be gone from my gaze! Leave my camp, Nathan. I hope to never glance at you
I
again.
need to soak those. Oh no, these are dodged. Never mind. There are ones we have to soak.
There is no power I cannot defile.
You don't want them on those pads because they drop that purple goo that always stays.
Swap. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
What's the reason for swapping exactly?
You get
Frozen literally gets broken out as soon.
I can't tell.
Standing on the ward charges it, but gives you a debuff that reduces your maximum health. You don't want more than
10% per
stacks.
stop.
You don't want more than a couple stacks.
Like that.
Yeah, otherwise you die immediately.
The video said DPS shouldn't go above 6 stacks, whereas tanks are only like 2 or 3.
Yep. And it said in the first phase, she'll only be range DPS going in there.
Yeah.
I never got above 2 though.
I was standing on it with you and it was taking mine instead.
That was the charged spear that got me.
Yeah, I think that was my bad.
We'll have to rotate around the platform just because the shadow zone was spawning underneath me. So that area was getting kind of crowded.
Oh, I have an idea, and I can't put markers down, but
Yes, you can.
can I?
Say that without even trying.
What the hell are my raid markers? Oh my god. So one person tanks the one over here, and one tanks the boss on the other side of that pillar, and just moves her out as she needs a line of sight. You do, from what the video I was seeing, you don't have to switch. And I took the frozen, and I didn't take any. As soon as she hit me, I broke out.
If you want, it says you get frozen for 5 seconds.
I say we try without tank swapping.
Well, we have to swap anyway because he gets something too.
Yeah.
He gets Serrated Edge. It's a stacking bleed.
That.
Alright, we'll swap. That's fine.
Okay, you have a leak, you can take him to the blue.
Yep. I think the big guy or the small girl?
Doesn't matter. I'll take her since she spawns closer.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Cyrus, be gone from my gaze! Leave my cat, animal! I hope to never glance at you again!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh,
Swap. Just. Yeah, there you go.
we need some people to put some charges in that one. It's
Working on it.
Oh god.
These ones we have to soak. There's one in the middle that's not going to soak.
If I need you, show yourself!
bring them together.
They don't have to be together, they just have to be in line of sight of each other.
Right.
Xerneas is way ahead.
Swap.
Yep.
There is no power I cannot defile.
You gotta break line of sight.
Comes a halt. Halt's out. Halt's the priority.
Spear and Keeling.
You are
Here we go, swap.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
We're used to this.
Watch
We're
it.
doing a lot of it in the first intermission. Intermission.
You've grown complacent.
Pay attention to your debuffs.
Allow me to liven the field.
Get away from me.
Make sure you do your decrees.
Did DBM put markers above you guys?
I draw this ward with devoted blood.
Okay, when do we swap on this guy?
Willingly from a champion's frozen heart.
That's as far as I remember of this fight.
Cool.
We need to depower the one in the middle and keep the other ones powered. And I think she needs to be near. No, she needs to be near one of the other ones. The yellow wards. Is she? Or is she training it?
She's training it.
Damage done increases as the ward of power gains
24
power.
stacks of arcane something on me.
Adds. They're all running to the middle. We need to kill these guys. Or stop them.
Okay, I'm gonna go drop some, get some stuff.
Ah, I'm at 8. That was my bad.
Yeah, that was my bad too.
So it was okay. So it starts the phase empty, and as the ads get to it, it gains charges, and we need to soak them off. Okay, so you can actually see how many these charges.
2, 1.
Taunt.
No. Only the person who has that needs to break it.
LOS me.
Whoa!
Yeah, someone's gonna get a debuff like that. They need to line of sight the rest of the raid. So, but that means we need to pay attention to where they are too.
Ward in the middle needs to get soaked unless you're gonna wipe.
Disappointing.
Couldn't battle res, only had one tank.
Just remember, every stack you take of the absorption increases or decreases your total health by 10.
Yep.
And I accidentally took 8.
Me too.
You have proven yourselves unworthy.
You said decreases what?
Your health.
Your health pool.
Total health.
For a minute.
So how do we drain the
figured
middle one?
No, I was right. Phase 2. Tanks taunt off. Taunt off one
Arcane
another.
Jolt.
Tanks taunt off arcane vulnerability. Keep your arcane vulnerability stacks to a minimum. Position a shard near an ancient ward, which is one of the yellow ones, not the blue ones. The blue ones are power. Those are the ones you want to keep. Those help her, not us. Ranged players should stand 30, 40, or 50 yards away when marked with beckon to avoid becoming mind controlled. Hide behind a pillar or titan console to prevent hitting the raid when your arcane burst debuff expires. We saw that once already. Move out of line of sight of the boss when she casts arcane detonation. And crowd control and slow the ads before they reach the ward of power. So the one we saw at the end, the six-legged ones, you can't CC those. You can slow them, but you can't CC them or crowd control them or root them. But the other ones, the Naga ones, can be CC'd. Like they can be Ursal Vortex, they can be Tangling Roots, all that stuff. To prevent them from getting to the middle. So we don't want them to get to the middle.
So do we have to kite her around to distribute what she's powering up?
She's not powering.
Or de-energizing, whichever.
Yes, because we don't want the wards going offline.
Okay.
I can drop it.
So we'll just plan on starting her over here by green. Just for sanity's sake.
So the thing is that she either drains or charges whichever one is closest to her. Even if she's all the way away from all of them, whichever one is closest she has. So you need to have her near one of them so you can control what she's doing.
Right.
So tanking her away from one of the wards to try and keep her away from any of them won't work. We do not want her near the blue ward in the middle. And then actually in the last phase, they're random. So some will be blue, some will be yellow.
Right, but I'm just saying when she goes into phase 2, we'll just plan on bringing her over here just to start a rotation.
Yes.
And then I guess we'll just go counterclockwise here.
The idea is to keep energizing the one she's standing beside for as long as possible. So you don't have to
Right.
do much. But that requires people to sacrifice their health to do it.
So we're pretty much going to have to taunt each other at Arcane Jolt.
Yeah, DBM gave me a warning at 24 stacks. I don't know how that lines up with the jolt.
Well, I had 36 stacks before you taunted off of me.
You were above 40.
Was I?
Yeah, you were at 40 when I'm like, I guess I should worry about that. I mean, you didn't seem to be taking damage from anything. So.
Well, it's 5% increased damage to Arcane, right?
Right.
Oh, right. Go.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Surrise! Be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh. They
How
are
many
slow.
stacks you at?
I think they can
I have
explode
2.
too.
Not want to slow.
Really?
You want to get him out of line.
Okay, taunt.
No, you can. You only slow him so much. Then he goes
That,
up.
the ads are only capable of being CC'd by one thing. So you want to make it count. I think.
So are you supposed to be able to dodge that spear, or am I just glitching
No,
this?
the person who
No,
it
it's
is,
supposed
no, the person who it is on cannot dodge it. However, it hits anyone in line with it when it flies to you, so everyone else needs to be out of the line as well.
3 stacks, want to switch?
Yep. Bring him in sight.
No power I cannot defile.
Make sure we're recharging those a little bit. Oh. Yeah, full stun works best. Something that doesn't break.
How many stacks you at?
Oh, I'm a 3. I'm frozen. I'm back. Swap.
You are mine.
Okay, you're gonna have to break Urge out. Not?
See, being frozen doesn't actually hurt.
No, it really doesn't. And his stacks really don't hurt all that bad either.
No.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Okay, I'll take a Shara over near the green. Anytime you feel like moving.
I wouldn't be standing in the middle on the blue rune. Right now it doesn't do anything, but if you're there by accident, it will. In a little bit.
Chandris is the only one there right now.
Yeah, she can stay there.
Taunt.
We have a mass and tango,
Go
right?
get some go get some stacks too.
What do you mean?
I'm supposed to be getting the stacks of the.
Kills many of them before they get there.
Another heart soon to be broken.
You should be draining your health too a little bit with the.
I ran over a few on the way pulling her.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Taunt.
Drax got a line of sight, everyone else needs to be out of view.
Yeah, Zeros, you can't get.
Need some people to soak the middle a little bit. Couple.
I'll do it in 7 seconds.
Try and stay below 5 stacks if you can. It's... And we'll have to keep powering up some of the outer ones as well. Especially the one she's standing beside. Then we don't have to move her so much.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Are we supposed to let that one take
No,
it?
goes to DPS that you can't CC it though. Oh my god, that's a lot.
Taunt.
Watch out, Iron. I'm breaking line of sight.
Worthy of greatness.
Taunt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have the line of sight there. Console works on either of the pillars. So,
Taunt.
Ads.
From darkness, sirens come forth.
This is phase 1.5 or whatever.
this is the second intermission.
Rattle the chains that bind him.
There's ads and things to soak again.
Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First alchemist indeed. You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed you could
So we're gonna kill the ads on top
by
and interrupt their cast.
Sorry?
The gift of a sleeping titan.
Make sure you're standing 8 yards from anyone who's beckoned.
A titan's heart.
Do we hold these ads?
We need to kill the next set of ads. We need to keep moving her around the room.
Shatter the prison of a god. Such
That one has immunity.
precious
Yeah, you have to hit it with a charged
The
spear.
diamond cage
Awesome.
has been laid upon.
Hold on, that off me.
Okay.
The ritual needs completion.
Okay, anyone who's beckoned, you need to stay 8 yards.
Rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
She just moved.
There will be no coronation this day. Lysra, aid me. Together we can hold her here.
Everyone needs to
Now
hit
you
it
will
in.
know what it means to be trapped, Azara.
I tried.
We got too close to the wrong pillar. That's the bad pillar for her, isn't it?
That only increases her damage.
No, it's blue.
Yes, it only increases her damage.
She's getting stronger.
Right, so I'm saying it increases. So her being close to it increases her damage slightly as it keeps ticking up. But yes, we want to keep her away from the blue ones, and that's why I said she switches these in the room.
Disappointing.
And yes, the spear does break the shield.
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
That's phase 3 of 4.
So we're not supposed to tank those ads at all.
The mistress?
No, the Miradon.
What are we supposed to do with it?
I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing anything about tanking them at all. Just keep them alive until the
Evelyn, do you have a tome that I can steal?
I got killed with a spear from that stupid thing.
If not, I can throw out a codex.
I have plenty.
It's the thing that's throwing the spear that we need, so no, you don't kill it.
Thank you.
Not until the other ads are dead. So yes, the Myrmidon, just need to tank it, but we need to not kill it. We need the charged spear. If the charged spear hits a wall or something in the room, like the statues, everyone takes 100 plus K damage. So the spear needs to be shot outside the room, but needs to pass over one of the tide mistresses that have the shield up to break it. And our priority is to kill the 2 tide mistresses before any. And if you get Beckon, you're gonna slowly walk towards a random rune in the room.
Sorry, I was watching the video. The spear comes from her?
No, Myrmidon.
The Myrmidon, okay.
Which should be pretty much tanked on top of her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get Beckon, you want to make sure that no one else. If anyone else is near you, for every person that's within 8 yards of you, your speed is increased by 10%. And if you make it to the rune before it wears off, you get mind control permanently and we have to kill you.
No, you get bubbled.
You get bubbled?
You get bubbled. And if we have to break you out.
I'm talking about the Beckon in phase 3, not phase 1.
Oh,
Phase
okay,
1 is a
sorry.
bubble. Phase 1 is a bubble. Phase 3 is a permanent mind control.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Surprise! Be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Bottom one needs to charge.
Oh.
You are mine.
My torment has
I think if they're far enough away, it doesn't matter what they've got on them.
Well, you want them to have the one ability.
One needs the limit. I would do it, but I gotta avoid one.
I draw this ward with devoted blood. Given willingly from a champion's frozen heart.
We want to keep charging that while she's standing beside it. We don't want to move her.
On.
Add.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Taunt.
Gonna be a bomb here.
Queen.
There's a back. Here comes the bomb. Make sure you run around the statue.
On.
She won't move. No?
Rather,
I run slow, okay, man?
Let's bring her closer to this one.
You do need to keep recharging these. I still see people that have 0 stacks.
taunt.
Minion.
This one cannot be CC. Just kill it.
Another heart soon to be broken.
The middle one's empty. We should be repowering the edge, some of the edge ones. Especially the one she's
still
standing
got 5
beside.
seconds.
Yeah, we should probably move her a little bit.
Taunt. I'm taking her away from that. I'm taking her to the other one I was looking for.
The other one, she's instinct her to one that's full.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
None of the console works here. Grak permanently mind controlled? He is.
From darkness, sirens come forth. Coax the power from
Grak
these
needs to be
ancient
killed.
wards. Rackle the chains that bind him.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why I got
Azura is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding
I got Thor closest to the center.
I'll take her.
Just come to this realization.
Okay, move. Grab, move to the first Tide Mistress.
Don't you heroes?
Remember, everyone should be on the other side of the Tide Mistress over here so we can hit her with the...
That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by
Let's start killing
empowering
them.
your shining
We gotta move her away from this one if no one's taunt.
gift of a sleeping
No, it's gonna keep getting drained.
A titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the wounds, but to shatter the prison of a god. Such
That one doesn't have a shield right now.
the diamond
So we need to be focusing on those.
On.
the ritual means
Gonna reverse them in 5 seconds.
the Black Empire rises
Should we move her?
and the world awaits its true queen.
Where's the spear going?
There will be no coronation this day. Elisra, aid me.
That gold.
We're about to be down 2 ward.
5, 4,
Now
Move,
you
move.
will know what it means to be trapped,
Where's
Azara.
the other one?
I am Azara. I was destined to rule. Now
The one pillar has no power at all.
That's not good at all. Like I still... Okay, this is gonna be a wipe, but I'm still seeing people that have 0 stacks.
Can't abide weakness.
The blue was changed to the center one.
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Someone got the spear during that phase and didn't use it to pop one of the shields. Can't be wasting them. Second, people should not have, as we're getting that far in the fight, no one should have 0 stacks of the, because we need to be powering all of the wards. It's not
Transfer your head back in.
Huh?
repairs before you head back in. You can't mount up in there, but you can mount it.
I've got to quickly pee.
Break time?
No, not yet.
So the pillar that was closest to the boss was the one that was drained.
But they should never be drained. The only time it possibly drained, and that means you're doing the fight wrong, is that the Tide Mistress is standing on one and she hasn't been killed yet. Because we can't charge it while Tide Mistress is on it, can we?
Yes, you can.
Okay, well then there's no explanation for why a ward should be empty. We should be taking every opportunity to make sure they're at full. That means intermissions, that means when other things are going on. If not much is going on and you have 0 stacks, you need to be spending your stacks to keep charges the wards up. Or the blue one down.
I noticed that there was a 2-minute debuff that came up on my nameplates.
Yes.
But when that went away and I jumped in again, I lost another 10% health. Went from 10 to 20 to 30. First pull, I actually got to 100%.
That's because you stood in it.
No, I mean the stacks did. Once the debuff went away, the stacks stayed.
No, the stacks are the debuff. You were looking at a different ability then.
I was looking at minus 20% life, and the next time I soaked it up, it was minus 30% life. 2 minutes later, I jumped in, it was minus 40% life.
Yeah, then you must have touched it in between and reset it or something. Because after 1.8 minutes is how long it lasts for. After 1.8 minutes, it totally disappears and you go back to 0.
And the next time you jump in it, it's a 10% additional.
No, it starts back at 0. If it's starting back at, if it's carrying on from where it left off, that means your stacks didn't drop off. That or the fight is bugged.
It may be bugged because I was watching it, the stacks went off, I jumped in. Next time I jumped in, it was 30%. Next time I jumped in, it was 40%. Each time the stacks were off.
No, it should reset back to 0 when it falls off.
All right.
My stacks seem to be... It takes a long time for the stacks to fall off.
2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes.
I'll pay more attention.
DBM also should give you a little window that tells you what your stacks are at and what everyone else is at. Well, the top ones, anyway.
That one didn't seem accurate.
Fine to me.
When was the last time you updated your DVM?
Yesterday.
All right.
Today.
It'd help if I had my DVM for Eternal Balance on.
True.
Well, no add-on updates.
It may have been an old one that was updated today.
Search
because
back.
of time walking.
Am I just not seeing who the arcane detonation is on?
Which ability? What?
The one where we have to line of sight the people that she cast a detonation on.
Don't you line of sight her?
No, that you're talking about two different abilities. You're talking about there's the bombs that get put on people, and then there's the bomb that she drops. The bomb that she drops, she stands still. Everyone needs to line of sight around that. The one that gets dropped on people Unless you're a healer, you don't see it as a debuff, but DBM is marking them with a marker over their head. Although really, it's their responsibility to get behind something or line of sight the rest of the raid.
Yeah, if arcane detonation, you have to line of sight from her.
I missed I missed that she dropped one too on her.
She does.
That's arcane detonation.
It's a big ass bomb right underneath. She basically drops it on the ground and she floats up and she starts wiggling around on top of it. That gives you time because she doesn't move to run around the pillar. RG back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, arcane detonation is that, and then arcane burst is what she hits people with.
Yes.
Okay.
5, 4.
Again, remember the console is line of sight, so you can use the console.
That no tank swapping, was that a problem?
Not for me.
As long as you dodge an attack and don't get hit by too many of those stacks, I was fine on mine.
Yet their gaze incurs calamity. There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh.
You are mine.
Okay, that's 2 that need filling. Start dropping stacks on it. There's one behind us too.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I need you. Show yourself.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Needs to be charged that one back up.
Yeah, you can straight up outrange that painful memories.
Really?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so cheating.
It's active right now. Oh, you are on the other side then.
You are mine.
That one needs one more stack. Hurry up. In my DBM window for the number of stacks people have is not sorting itself in order.
You've grown complacent.
Mine's
Baby
counting
field.
down.
I was gonna say I've got 5 and it doesn't even show me in the list.
You're always at the top.
Who, me?
No, whoever every person is always at the top of their own list on it.
Okay, I see it.
And the counting down number is your second before it disappears.
Mine's not.
You're always at the top of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iron is the only one on my screen.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
got 3.
he has
Everyone
three.
else is off. Everyone else is clean right now.
I
So
still got
0
5.
for everyone. Except for Iron.
That's what I'm saying. It's not in order.
I have 6 right now.
Yeah, I can't even see you online, so that's what I'm saying. It's not sorting itself by order. For some reason. Whatever. The important part is yours, your own at the top. Let's make sure to keep charging the one she's in front of so you don't have to move it. Don't take too many steps. But I wouldn't give her a ring of peace right now. That would trivialize this. Holy shit.
Did those actually drop off you?
Hey, we need people to soak the middle.
Kneel before your
I'll take
queen.
2 more. Hey,
I still got.
and we gotta refill the one she's standing beside.
Yeah,
5,
I'm clear. I'm good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is. Round the post. Well, that happens.
6.
Okay. Need a few more people to charge that back up.
On.
Add, get it.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Back in. Yeah, we gotta pass that in. I didn't even see a timer for the ad. Shit. We're gonna have to soak that away.
Huh?
We're gonna have to move her if no one's gonna soak that.
I'm gonna take all the stacks in a second.
A lot of us have stacks already, and we need to soak the middle one too. I can.
Move her over to the other one over here.
5, 4,
Taunt.
3, 2, 1.
Mind
Just mind
control.
control.
Sirens come forth.
I'm coming after you.
Coax the power from these ancient
Do you have a debuff for that? Like, you can tell how long it takes?
chains that bind him.
Ashara is drawing upon the
I got the orb closest to her.
feeding its energy
Yeah, soak it too, apparently.
There's one near the middle that needs to
Go for it.
We just come to this realization. First, Arcanist and
Add. Everyone,
see the truth now.
did everyone's stacks reset with that?
Every move you
Mine did
make
not.
has been
No.
according to mine.
Mine did. Okay.
Still got mind control.
That lumbering dwarf
And we need to
believed he could
use our
save
valor.
those away by empowering your shining
Who do you want up?
We have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be over here by Skull. Boss on the wrong side of the room.
Titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter
To the
the
full one
prison
over here
of
with the room
God.
with the Tide Mistress on it.
Such delicious
Spear going out.
Yeah, Blake's gonna break it.
king has been made upon.
Pick up the ad.
Where the hell does the
The
thing go?
ritual nears
The
completion.
fuck?
The black
You must have started casting way back there.
and the world of
There's a spear.
Move her away, that's blue, that's blue. Move her to the
Move her to
middle.
center.
There will be no coronation.
Actually move to the other Tide Mistress. We need to kill the Tide Mistress.
Aid me. Together
Thanks,
we can
Sam.
hold her here.
The first priority of this phase is to kill the Tide Mistress.
It means to be trapped.
We are not standing beside one. We're doing it wrong.
I am Ashara. I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champions, claim victory.
Actually move it. Back to the other one that doesn't have a shield.
Disappointing.
Let's get some practice in.
I don't think either one of them has shield right now.
We need but we can't be bouncing between them. We need to kill one to stop her. Focus on one as best as possible, and then move the other one. Don't split DPS, because the longer you leave them up, the more they drain those wards, and eventually it empties. It's a race against time. So this fucking around and missing shots and missing things and not hitting charge shots is just causing us to wipe on them.
yourselves unworthy.
Right? There's mechanics to
No, 57% is progression.
True. we're having conflicting things going on during that phase. I'm not sure what's not getting through. Where we need to be thinking, what do we need to be doing, because we keep missing the lance shot.
Well,
which we should not be.
The first Tide Mistress had no shield when I was told to go over.
Yeah,
I think when they first come out, neither one of them do.
Correct. Then one gets it, and then the other one gets it. You need
Yeah,
to spend as much as your time on one of them. So as soon as you can break the shield on the primary one, you always come back to it, regardless of what the other one is at or doing.
So we'll keep her near one of them, and we'll just cycle between that pillar and the other one that's closest to it, and we'll just cycle between those depending on which one gets the blue.
That only happens when it switches. We can still stand on wards during that phase and basically push back to an extent them draining it.
Their drain seems to be a cast, so if we interrupt it, they don't drain it, I think, right?
Don't think it's interruptible.
I've interrupted
it. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
You can't interrupt it when they have the shield up, but you can when they don't.
Fair enough.
So stun lock them when they're no shield.
Ideally.
Can they get stunned? Don't know.
Do we want to juggle her back and forth between the Tide Mistresses, or just focus on one until it's...
You want to pick one and focus on it as much as possible. If it's vulnerable to attack, that's the one everyone should be on. If it's got a shield, go deal with the other one.
What is the one? What's the name of the ability where we run Mind Pillar?
Arcane Detonation?
Yeah, Arcane Detonation.
That's the one that originates from her. The one that she puts on players is Arcane Burst.
Burst can be dispelled too. It explodes when you do it, but it can be dispelled. But that should only happen if they're out of line of sight.
Greetings.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Surrounds! Be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh.
Huh. You can double up on the same CC. He still suffers DR, but you can extend it.
Oh, okay.
No, because it doesn't work like that.
It just did.
No, because the second stun was the one that wore off first. I did try that earlier. I tried to stun him like late into your stun. He just was.
Maybe it's when the first one wears off, yeah.
Yep.
I need you. Show yourself.
Tyrannus needs lots of damage. Okay.
There is no power I cannot defile.
We got a ward, we got a refill.
Oh, can come.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, when the first one was up, you're right.
I cannot stand to look at you, Serranus!
These two need counseling.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Void Orb. There's one without people in it.
Taunt.
Ads. You stop all these. Any stuns, slows. What do we got?
Another heart soon to be broken.
Nice. Well, on one side anyway.
Taunt.
Kneel before your queen.
This one's about half energy.
5, 4,
Charge it.
2, 1.
Taunt.
Destruction!
Here's mine. Big ad, big ad, big ad. Turn around. Alright, much better. Back to the
Soon to be broken.
Taunt. Some needs to be charged again.
Should we move her?
Yeah, put an
Yes.
attack.
Yeah, move her to the next.
Taunt.
Let's hope we don't get a Tide Mistress on that one.
I'm gonna put some charge into it.
Kneel before your queen.
Oh wait, no, I still have 36. Goddamn.
Yep.
I can in 10 seconds.
4, 3, 2,
From darkness.
Grax empty as well.
Sirens, come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Ashara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization.
There's one right next to her.
Don't you, heroes?
We'll focus on that one.
Go grab the Addo, hold on to her.
I don't think he spawned yet. Oh.
Nope, they're up now.
No, the Myrmidon.
They spawn every 1.5 minutes, so we're gonna mark.
Grab him.
We're gonna skull that one as the primary. Here we go. He's in the middle. He just killed a healer. And now he's killing a second healer.
I thought you said you had him.
I got him. I just. He felt like smacking the healer first.
Nope, because we outthreaded you.
Such delicious precious iron.
Well, people shouldn't be attacking him until
No,
swap.
healing aggro. Hold on. Okay,
Okay.
next. We gotta move to the next one. We gotta recharge them. I'll recharge some of this one. Okay, nope. Keep her in the middle. Keep her in the middle.
There will be no coronation this day. The Lysra, aid me.
We gotta get the Myrmidon with a line of sight of the
Now
Yes.
you will know what it means to be trapped,
Okay.
Azara.
Whoever gets the thing can just stand in front of her. Ow. Someone didn't get behind the wall. Oh, I get hit by charged spear?
Yes. If we don't have those guys positioned properly, when we go to break the shield, someone is gonna damage a hell of a lot.
It only
Because
explodes if it hits a wall.
Yes, and it will hit a console.
Taunt
If
over
someone
here.
needs to break.
I thought he was within line of sight around it.
Not this one.
Taunt.
Now he's not. Okay.
that spear should have hit her.
You
It did not. Now it should, hopefully.
Yeah, whoever
One of
started
the two will.
Now it did.
Lovers' hearts split
They're up.
asunder. Devoted blood spilled freely upon the sand. The song of the deep rings to call him forth.
Interrupt.
That was taunt.
Alright, she needs to go to the far side
Away from that lock.
before she drains that one. It's out. It's completely empty now.
This one's almost empty too.
Yeah, the other one on the other side, just keep going. I was trying to tell you to go to... You've got an indicator on your screen that tells you how charged they are. You shouldn't have to walk to it and look at it. There's a UI element on your screen that tells you where they're at.
Dead.
He was wrong. You have proven
Fine.
yourselves.
So how did I die to charge spear?
So when charged spear is thrown, it picks a target, and he throws the spear at that person. Right? That's clear. Straight line, spear right through. It hits the person, and I think it carries on past them as well. So, as long as it doesn't hit, if it hits a wall, by the time it reaches the end of its target, like it hitting a statue or hitting the console, if it hits that, everyone in the room takes 120k damage.
It's got to go in through the water.
If it flies out into the water, no one takes that damage. Or
Gotcha.
everyone takes a sliver of damage. It doesn't even matter, really. So what happened there is someone was trying to target it onto the ad like they're supposed to, but it hit the console instead of hitting the Titan. And then everyone took a fuck ton of damage.
Okay, I need to check on my kids for a bit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're gonna take a 5-minute here anyways.
All right.
That bio and everything.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Hulk.
You are mine.
You really need to coordinate charging those better.
It's first phase, we're fine.
Allow me to liven the field.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
Lord.
Serenus could use a little more.
Power I cannot defile.
Oh.
You are mine.
It's like she's just like an extra yard away, so she doesn't give a shit that her lover just died.
You've grown complacent. Allow
Yep.
me to liven the field.
So how are you guys doing?
Which one are you taking, left or right?
To the right, away from those.
With devoted blood,
Doesn't matter really.
given willingly from a champion's frozen heart.
Taunt. Ads.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Talk.
Kneel before your queen.
Need to clean out the middle, and we need to add some to that when she's standing beside. So if you got 0, make sure you're using your stacks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taste of my power.
Circle gonna kill us all.
Taunt.
Hurt.
I dealt like 10% of my health, and I'm already down 60%.
Yeah.
60%.
Drac, you're at 0.
On my way. Add, by the way. Big one.
They got. Yeah, we got.
Another heart soon
be broken.
Someone just used a Moira ult on her.
Taunt.
What I wouldn't give for a Pharah ult during those ads.
Yeah.
We should probably consider moving her.
Yeah, over to the other side. We don't want to. Once it gets to less than about half, we need to move her.
Do we have Supersol's Vortex?
Yes, and I've been using.
Yeah, I can recharge this one a little bit.
Okay, detonation. Or not.
Well, that worked.
So 2 people at 0. Make sure you're feeding the ward over there.
Azara is drawing upon the heart
I got the orb closest to her.
So do I.
You've only just come to this realization. First alchemist.
Okay, there's one right next to her.
See the truth.
I'm gonna hold my charges.
Heroes. Every move you made has been a cool.
I'll grab a couple while I'm here.
Let's try and interrupt whatever we can here.
That lumbering dwarf.
I'll grab her, you grab the ad.
By empowering
Okay.
your shining little light
Myrmidon.
of a sleeping titan.
You should be in line of sight for anything.
Kill the one that's closest to us.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's stalled.
Taunt.
Shield's going up. Okay, we got that one. Moving to the next one.
I just missed.
Okay, we'll wait for the next. Wait for the next spear.
The Black Empire.
Evelyn, turn around.
Reversal. Okay, we're good. We just need a spear.
Missed again.
Be no coronation this day.
How did it miss?
The Lysra,
Remember, you gotta line it up with the
Taunt.
Myrmidon, not the
Taunt the
boss.
ad.
Yeah, with the Myrmidon.
you will know what it means to be
Detonation.
Azara.
Use the console.
I am Azara. I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champions, claim victory.
Charge spear. Myrmidon's behind her.
We got it. We're good. We're good.
If you can, pump some into the seal.
Taunt.
Crystalline protection.
Shields are going back up.
When's the next hit? Myrmidon.
We gotta move her. We gotta. Oh,
You're on new
We
one.
can charge it. Now she's taking out the. I'll do it.
Taunt her.
shit. 1 second. 2 ads out.
There we go. Shields down.
Split asunder. Devoted blood spilled freely upon the sand. The song of the deep rings to call him forth.
Ad's dead.
These other ads gotta die.
Yeah, kill the Myrmidon. We need to recharge.
Taunt her.
We need to recharge.
Ah, I fast fingered a taunt.
3 seconds.
Graph, everyone, you're at 0.
Dead.
There's the beam, get out of that. Don't be in that. Oh, that happened. No, that was controlled. Oh, we didn't click the burst. Shit. Okay.
No one hit the terminal.
I didn't know what it looked like.
I think it's an extra action button when you get close enough to the comp.
No, I didn't know what it looks like when she empowers it. It's the spinning circles. There's 2 charges on it. 4 charges on it still. Every minute she causes it to explode, and if we don't take the charges off.
The hunger with which you pursue your desires.
You know,
Stop
I'm
hurting me,
pretty
Everlyn.
fishy that's Everlyn.
Beyond your wildest
what?
imagination.
I said I'm pretty fishy that's Everlyn.
And be crushed.
Sorry, Everlyn, had to kill you.
You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Okay. So yeah, that's how we do phase 3.
Yeah, that was the best phase 3 we've done yet.
Phase 4, everyone, especially range, need to spread out around the room. The portals will not be on the wards. We still have to deal with wards. There's a big orange beam, as people saw. Don't stand in it. After a few seconds, you get a gigantic beam.
We took way too long to kill those ads because we had the second ad coming.
Yeah,
they hurt.
Which?
That charged spear does not come from her. It comes from the other end.
Comes from the Myrmidon. Yeah. Who said otherwise?
Just reminding people that that's where it comes from.
And I thought he was with her, so.
If he's slightly off center, then.
So is that we have to basically kill her before we fill the room with those circles?
No, the circles disappear every 2 minutes. Yes, I've seen Essence of Azeroth. I'll watch the console and I'll call it out as we're going through that last phase. Yes, Essence of Azeroth is really interesting. It's a random DPS player gets it. You have no cooldowns, your haste is increased by 50%, your damage is increased by 50%, but you only have 40 seconds to live. And as soon as we're clear on phase 4, like it starts and we're like kind of going at it, that's when we hero. You want that phase to end as fast as possible.
Oh, every void touch is 10% decreased healing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 4 stacks, I think they said. Yeah,
maybe
3 to 4 stacks is a tank swap from the last one.
I think we swapped it like 2 stacks.
Yeah. I had 3 by the time you got her off me the first time.
2, 1.
That's because you taunted her back.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Be gone from my gaze!
Does anyone think she kind of sounds like a more echoey Earl?
Nope.
Fair enough.
There is no power.
She definitely doesn't sound like the guy from Slayer.
Oh, you're just biased.
Everyone sounds like that guy from Slayer.
Indeed.
I don't know what that guy from Slayer sounds.
Grey Master?
Not a clue.
He sounds like Grey Master.
Or damage on Cernus.
Okay, they're about even.
I need you. Show yourself. Where are my love? Never leave my side again.
These two are bonkers.
I know.
They just have an on-again, off-again relationship.
Sounds like German.
Who? What?
Huh?
Vulcan coming.
Right in the middle. Go kill Cyrus.
He was heartbroken for half a second, and then was like, nah.
No, I get.
We should tank them between this pillar over here. That way they can see each other, but they can't.
I'm mind control.
Yeah.
So if we DPS that, it breaks you out of it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna charge this one. I'll need more than one person in here.
I assume this one is the one on the left.
Yep. That's the only one that was missing charge.
And it's full.
Whoa, we're good.
Top.
Ads.
Well, we're at about half charge over here.
I'll come give it someone.
I'm coming.
We got a good number of people in charge.
2, 1.
I'll taunt after.
Okay.
So they can give her cotton.
Big guy.
Taunt.
Grab you, lady.
Okay, yeah, big one. Big guy. Okay, move her to another ward so that we're spreading this out. Where too many people don't. I can help charge this one back up a little bit.
I'll hold mine for the next one.
Taunt.
Okay, if you get Arcane Burst, when it wears off, you need to line of sight everybody behind you. Otherwise, we all a number of people have done that already.
I don't think you have to worry about it until then, though.
Well, it pulses for people around you, so just make sure you don't stand with anyone. But yes, it's like 30 seconds, but when it runs out, yes, please make sure you're line of sight again.
Feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First, our you see the truth in me, don't you?
There's one on the pillar to the left.
Has been according to my will.
Apparently, it does not do damage to anyone around you. So yeah, you don't have to deal with it until 30 seconds is up.
Which one are we starting with first?
The one by the console.
Very contradictory to everything you've ever known about this game.
Hit the ad.
I know.
She just put up her shield.
Switching to the other one.
Myrmidon is on her.
Well, you're gonna get a spear here any moment. Make sure you're near the console.
Whoa, taunt.
Here, pop it, kill her.
Has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion. The Black Empire rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
Should move her away from this one.
There will be no coronation this
Oh, one's
day.
down already.
The Lysra, aid me.
Oh, wait, that's
Together we
never
can
mind.
hold her here.
5, 4.
Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Ajara. I am Ajara. I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champions, claim victory.
Taunt.
Keep working on that other ad.
Yeah, it should be line of sight ready to go too.
Taunt.
Crystalline
The other
protection.
Myrmidon's here.
He's killing people.
Lovers' hearts split asunder. Devoted blood spilled freely upon the sand. The song of the deep rings to call him forth.
Yeah, people who are getting hit by charged spear. Remember, it travels from the Myrmidon to the target. And if you're in that line,
Someone needs charge on it.
I can't.
Taunt?
No. We're getting beat up by Myrmidons.
I take it another portal pops up when she's next to a either fully charged blue or uncharged yellow.
Pressure surge, is that it? What is
whatever I died to.
No? Apparently she just does. Any player who stands within the rift takes a moderate amount of shadow damage. This portal will always spawn near ranged players. Try and bait it as best as possible. Yeah. It's just an avoid thing. I want to know what this, what is it? Pressure. Pressure, yeah. I don't see it.
As each ancient ward is powered down, the space within the bubble of air experiences periodic pressure surges that inflict 13,400 more physical damage to all players.
Because one of them got powered down.
Yeah, if it's powered down, a catastrophic failure occurs, killing all players. It's in at the very top under the ancient wards. You have to go all the way up to the thing to. She's basically sucking all the air out of the thing and blowing us up at the time. And killing us all with pressures.
So I got beat down by a Myrmidon. Looks like Light got killed by a Myrmidon. Urge died because she didn't get out of the bomb. Graf died to a spear.
I died to a lot of stuff. It was just a clusterfuck for me.
I feel like those Myrmidons are staying. Either we need to kill one or bring it down quicker, or need to go through that phase quicker.
I think if we can focus down the first Tide Mistress. I don't know. It just seems like our DPS is really sluggish on. Like there shouldn't. I don't think there should be as much damage on the Myrmidon as there was when we shifted to the second.
There shouldn't be. People should be jumping to the next Tide mission.
Right.
That's the next priority. The Myrmidon, we can. They only come up every 1 minute, I think it is. Every 1.5 minutes or so. Something like that. Yeah, it doesn't say. Alright.
Five.
1 and 2
4,
are getting better.
3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Keep gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to enliven the field.
I need you. Show yourself. Where are my love? Never leave my sight again.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Open 2. There it is. What the hell?
You are mine.
Did you hit by a spear?
That might have been my fault.
No, what was the delay is what freaked me out. I heard it, everything was fine, and then I just died.
Got hit for like 86,000.
I had 6 stacks of health.
I draw this ward with devoted blood.
Given willingly from a champion's frozen heart.
One her away from those shadow pools. Taunt.
Had.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Top.
Kneel before your queen.
Five, 4, 3,
Taunt.
2, 1.
The merest taste of my power.
Tom?
Big ad. Big ad. In the middle.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Okay, we should move her
Tom.
to swing her to the next board.
If you don't have stacks, you might want to
Yeah,
find
start
something that needs.
Tom?
Kneel before your queen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From darkness, sirens come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
My mind control.
Azara is drawing upon
No.
the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization.
Is that how I got flamed?
Yes.
Champion, stop her!
I was wondering what the hell that was from.
Get on that first tide, Mistress, right out of the console.
Move her to the other side of this ward.
That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining little heart.
Oh,
You're a minute up.
Grab the Mimiron.
He killed me.
A titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious
Huh?
irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion. The Black Empire rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
There will be no coronation this day. Lystra,
Taunt.
aid me. Together we can hold her here.
Move to the next ad.
Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Azara.
I am Azara! I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champions, claim victory.
Ah, shoot.
I am not in a good spot for that. But at least I didn't hit
He
a
is
wall.
not in a good spot.
But I didn't hit a wall, so.
Unworthy of greatness.
Okay.
3 minutes for B-res.
We're gonna kill the other ads.
I just got wrecked.
Oh, 48 stacks.
Yeah, the Myrmidon's going around killing people.
The other one is?
The other one.
There's two.
So maybe we have to kill this first Mimiron after we kill the ad. And wait for the second one to come out.
No, he's not. The second one isn't going to come out in a very timely manner for that. But if we do some damage to that one while we're waiting, that would be preferent.
Nah, we want all our focus to be on that Tide Mistress if we can.
Well, I mean when we're waiting for him to do his next spear throw. Because we can't damage when we're waiting for the spear throw anyway. We might as well just hit the Myrmidon so he's dead by the time we need him to be dead.
That's fine, but the problem we're having with the Myrmidon is not the damage that he does, it's the fact that he's not getting picked up in tank.
Then call him out when he pops out instead of saying, "Oh, people are."
We have.
Or come stack on the tanks because they know they're going to go chase after the healers first.
We're not always in line of sight of him when it comes out. Like that time I was trying to taunt him, I was over here. He was on the other line of, on the other side of the console. I had to move out of my way.
Yeah, he's not stunnable or anything. I already tried.
Just at the beginning there, come stack on the tanks for a few seconds while they come out, and then we'll pick them up.
Is there a timer for him? Like I haven't seen
No.
anything.
Unfortunately not. Spawns at the beginning of the phase and every 1.5 minutes after that point.
He doesn't spawn right at the beginning of the phase.
Yeah, it's a little bit in.
And does phase 4 start during her health or when both ads die?
When both tide nurses are dead. Do have hunters too, so a misdirect would work.
What?
I know, right?
It seems like every time it's picking up the ad, so.
What is that crazy spell?
Okay, we'll do it this way. Urge, you can misdirect Ith, C-Russ can misdirect me, and Everlyn can misdirect whoever the hell she wants. And whoever goes to...
No, we'll figure it out.
Rex, scream for us.
2, 1.
Oh, the druids think I'm gonna stand in that.
Seriously, dude?
Lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze.
Cool, I guess we won't go into an attack tower.
At some point, you'll figure it out.
I'm not used to having a buff I have to give everybody.
That's why I was reminding you.
I thought you wanted me to scream into the mic.
No!
I thought you were making fun of me.
I
so
called for battle shout scream because it's easy.
Say show, it's easy.
I don't think I ever remembered to get it, to do it when I was on my work.
Everyone's in a...
Yep.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I need you. Show yourself.
Shut up, see your lover. That was a really good job on exciting that.
Someone is not behind the pillar. Oh. What? How did he see immune CC already? Someone hit him with something really short.
If he's right beside me, it's my thunderclap.
That's not a stun.
No, but I could have broke him out of the stun.
You are mine.
No. That's not how it works.
Did Keely maybe do her stuff?
Allow me to liven the field.
That's over.
You guys know the last like 4 seconds.
It's over now. Still a ward that needs someone on it. We got lots of zeros.
Why isn't there a timer for the ads anyway?
No idea.
Add.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Doesn't it make more sense to put the ring of ice kind of in the middle, so we never, none of the sides touch it?
Kneel before your queen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Big ad in 2 seconds. And there, big ad's out.
Huh?
Move her to a different ward.
Soon to be broken.
I'm going on the other side, away from the. Oh, there's stuff on this side too.
Yeah, not much we can do with it.
Pose. Something I've noticed, by the way, the ad on the console tends to shield before the ad on the side. That might just be convenient, but also
Yeah,
it can
because
just.
it picks 2 random wards to put them on, and we just happen to be getting.
Huh?
Kneel before your queen.
5, 4, 3,
From
2,
darkness,
1.
sirens come forth. Coax the power from these ancient
Mission.
wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Try and get these powered up.
Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
And if you got a void orb, you can power stuff up.
Bring her to the other side of that one.
See the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to mine.
I didn't taunt. I thought you hit aggro. Getting thrown off.
I got her now.
Myrmidon is on her.
Huh?
This will be a time to DPS the Myrmidon a little bit while we're waiting for Spear.
Spear is about to go out.
2, 1. Okay. Back to the Tide Mistress.
The ritual needs completion. The Black Emperor rises.
Reversal
and the world awaits its true queen.
Okay, that's blue over there. We're
There
gonna
will
go to
be
the
no
middle.
coronation this day.
Okay.
Delisra, aid me.
Make sure she's training from the middle.
Hold her here.
5, 4.
Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Azara.
I am Azara. I was destined to rule. Now for
Did we kill the Myrmidon?
He came way over here.
Champions, claim victory.
See if Crack can get it.
I don't. Oh.
You got it. Crack got it.
Watch Crack's health.
Yeah, he's line of sighting me.
Cannot abide weakness.
Oh, taunt him, please.
I just got up.
Whoops, I taunted him back.
crystalline protection.
We don't have this many taunts.
Yeah, and
You guys pulled that Myrmidon right off me after a taunt. That's up to you.
Lovers' hearts split asunder. Devoted
stick with
blood
that's what we
spilled
did.
freely upon the sand.
Yeah, I fucked up. I accidentally got 8 stacks, and I was just like, well, I'm probably.
Gotta get consistently to phase 4 now.
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Did the Myrmidon die?
No, I had no idea where he went.
He went clear around the pillar.
Just why would he do that though?
Did you die?
I died after we were so confused about it.
So the Murron was on you. You went around the pillar, hiding. I leaped to the other side of the pillar. When you died, it went around the pillar, and because I leaped, it did like a figure 8 to go around again.
Oh, and then I went to the other side of the pillar, and then I couldn't see where.
So ideally, you were at that pillar over on the other side over here. I leaped over here. It came from over here, and then I went over here and I charged back over. So it actually made the trip and came around this pillar and went back this way.
And it probably stopped the cast halfway through that.
Correct.
Ugh.
So I've noticed when the shield went up on the one over here by the console, the other one's shield wasn't even up.
They're not in sync.
Can't tell which one's gonna be later, right? It's just
Actually,
random, right?
actually, I'm pretty sure you can. When they hit 100 energy, they shield. I think that's over.
We try to get them in between them to see what's going to work best.
I know. My brain was just seeing that. Hey, when the other one's shield come up, the other one's still vulnerable. Could we range through a couple DPS and to chunk it down a little bit?
We can try, but I wouldn't go too far out of your way because as soon as we pop the shield, we want to go back on the first DPS. Plus, it's time to do some. It's a little bit of time to do some damage to the Myrmidon, so we don't have to DPS it from full health to nothing later. Don't
Yeah,
kill it,
we can sit right smack in the middle of these two. Like if there's two Tidewalker or Tide Callers, whatever, we can sit right in smack down in the middle and just shift a little bit to set off the thing.
As
Yeah,
arranged, that would be preferable because it's getting hard to line of sight with the boss sometimes when you guys go around the pillars.
Well, during that phase, we can sit in the middle. Just got to remember that everyone needs a line of sight the boss when we.
Well,
during the.
I have her close to the pillars because when that explosion does come up, then the melee all have to make a mad dash to the other side of a pillar, and it's not all that long of a cast.
But melee shouldn't be over here on the boss with us during that phase anyway.
That's true.
Does
So
it
it
make any
should-
difference though if you are like around here though?
Because if we're in the circle here, we sit off the middle.
Yeah.
If we're over here, so if we sit over here, we can literally shift the boss one way or another. Whichever pillar he's closer to, she's gonna start drain.
It's when you're back here that makes it really hard for range.
Correct. That's why we're gonna try to be sort of in the middle over here.
And don't do it for phase 2, but for the phase 3 bomb, since we only seem to be getting one by the time we push her over into the next phase, which doesn't have bombs anymore, use your Stampeding Roar.
I use it on every single one.
Oh, there we go. There should be no excuse for anyone not being able to get behind something. Because, again, the pillar, the console works too.
Ooh, actually, Everyone, can I get another dome, please?
Sure.
And yes, I think if we drop Ring of Frost basically right on the middle thing here, that'll stop all of them from coming. Instead of just one pack.
Thank you. Suddenly occurred to me why I'm supposed to be talented into Wild Charge for this.
Ring of Peace would be really nice for this. Just pop it there and be like, yeah, nothing's getting in for a bit.
I'm not sure that would stop the big ad.
It won't. The small ones, yes. That's all that matters. The big one can't be. You good, Greg?
I'll be good by the time you call.
That healer said BRB.
5,
Shout, Brax.
4,
We got a healer away.
I got it. I saw. Okay, now we're good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Be gone from my gaze!
There is no power I cannot defile.
Oh.
Oh my god, we almost timed those perfect.
Apparently mine still counted. Huh.
Was it yours or was it mine?
I was the second one. Whatever. Worked out. We can refill this stuff. That worked.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to enliven the field.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Aethanel, I hope to never glance at you again.
Oh.
You are mine.
I hug this pillar and just drop all the crap on the pillar.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Huh?
Add.
Yeah.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Not perfect.
Oh.
Kneel before your queen.
4, 3, 2,
Now.
Huh?
1.
There's a mind control in there.
Shit.
I'm moving away for this one.
Okay. Go ahead and taunt.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of people who could be
Add.
powering. They got
Add.
You can't make it to the middle.
What?
Oh, it counted. Yeah, we missed the ad.
Move back to the other one.
Got the stacks to spare. Go and take a little out of them.
Kneel before
Trying.
your queen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
Taunt.
Oh my god.
You read my mind. Good.
From darkness.
I just ran him back and forth twice. Trying to get
Coax
line
the
of sight on
power
it.
from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You can get urged back up too.
Just
So
come to
something.
this realization. First alchemist indeed. You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining little heart.
Everyone should be on the tide just behind the
Of a
console.
sleeping titan.
Shield going up.
Yes. A titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god.
First spear.
Such
Pump.
delicious irony. The diamond king
Shield's down.
has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion. The black emperor rises.
Reversal.
And the world awaits its true queen.
There will be
Cool,
no
what we didn't care.
coronation this day. Lysra, aid me.
Taunt.
Together we can hold her here.
5,
Spear going out.
You will know what it means to be trapped, Azara.
No, don't hide behind that.
I'm not gonna fucking get over there. So why take it?
What?
If you're not going to make it over there, then make it so the spear goes into the water, not into something solid. If it goes into something solid, that's what causes a shit ton of damage.
To everyone.
Kill that tide torque, whatever it's called.
Counterbar weakness. Crystalline protection. Lovers' hearts split asunder. Devoted blood spilled freely upon the sand. The song of the deep rings
Shield's
to
broken.
call him forth.
Up in line of the spear.
So she's not dead in phase 4 started.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
it has. I think it's based on our health.
45%.
You said it's either or.
Yeah,
You got a taunt.
Huh. Maybe it's 55% and this guide's wrong. Yeah.
So we gotta slow down DPS on her.
We shouldn't be DPSing Ashara at all. Period.
He was wrong. You have
She's not the
proven
focus.
yourselves
The Tide Mistresses are.
unworthy.
And if the Tide Mistresses, if the Tide Mistresses are either both shielded or there's only one alive and it's got a shield, then damage should go to the Myrmidon. At no point should Ashara ever be taking direct damage from anyone. Cleaving, sure.
Oh, and I looked at it. The blue one does start off with less energy than the green one. So if we went to the blue one first, and the blue one has spawned on the sides every single time on one of the.
I think we're done, aren't we?
Looks like it. People are floating out. Yeah. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's top of the hour.
Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, no problem.
So that's what I was wondering because we pushed her over a couple times in the phase 4 when we had two Myrmidons up and the ad. I was like,
Yeah, the guide says 45%, but I mean, yeah, if it's triggering earlier than that.
Where does it say on the guide?
I'm in the Wowhead guide.
Oh, I was looking on the dungeon journal trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that doesn't have it in there.
the bosses die. Wowhead says it's 45%.
No, Wowhead says it's